Welcome to Northeast Stadium here in San Antonio as we've got UIL baseball playoff action between the Cougars of Canyon High School and the Cowboys of McCollum High. Cougars come in with a record of 24-7. McCollum 28-1. Both teams winners of their early round. Now they get ready to square off here at Northeast in a beautiful Thursday night. Warm, but baseball warm as we're about ready to go. Starting on the mound tonight for the Cowboys is Noah Lopez. Our numbers on him: 4-1 record, 3.37 ERA. So far, he got the win. They defeated Burbank 6-2 and 11-1, and he got the win in that 6-2 victory last weekend. So Blake Hollingshead will be the starting right fielder for the Cougars, and he'll lead things off for Canyon here. A big right-hander at .416 average on the season. He has scored a team-best 37 runs. And he steps in and waits for the first pitch from Lopez. And then he steps out before the first pitch. So Lopez gets the sign, winds, and the delivery. A first pitch, ground ball towards second. Garcia up with it. His throw to first is in time. And Hollingshead goes down 4-3 on the first putout of the game. Brings up the second baseman for the Cougars, Trip Villanueva. He's averaged .317 coming into this one. The lineup has been a good one for head coach Nick Gazole. Villanueva steps in, and here's Lopez' first offering. Swung on and missed. The scoreboard in right field is in bright sunshine. There are numbers on it, just not many too easy to see. Second pitch by Lopez is in the dirt to third. The throw across by Gutierrez gets him out, 5-3. So 4 pitches and 2 outs.
Next up, catcher, number 3, Robbie Lopez.
That brings up the catcher, Robbie Lopez. Number 3 on his back. Pitcher apparently has a shiny necklace on. Going to be asked to take it off. Lopez with a .365 average, batting in the 3-hole. Coach Curtin comes out and takes the jewelry away and turns around and looks at his defense and hollers something. Lopez indicating 2 outs, as that's where we're at here. Top of the first inning from Northeast Stadium. Cougar Network action. That's a breaking ball from Lopez, down and away. As usual, great camera work out here tonight. The center field camera catches that one down low. And the count is 2-0 to the 3-hole hitter for the Cougars here in the top of the first. Swings and misses, and that runs the count to 2-1. Lopez working as quickly as the batters will allow him. He's got the sign. The 2-1. That one upstairs, according to the home plate umpire. That means the count goes 3-1 with the bases empty and 2 out here, top of the first. See a smattering of fans behind home plate. That one's in tight. Lopez is the first base runner of the game as he earns a 5-pitch walk.
Next, the first baseman, number 22, Will Campbell.
Now the first baseman, will Canalicchio. 315 his average on the season, the big left-handed batter. 17 runs batted in. He's got a runner on first. That's Lopez. Actually, a courtesy runner has come in for him, as I should know we always have a courtesy runner for the catchers as they get on base so they can get back and get their gear on. That's Wyatt West. That one over the outside corner for strike one to Canalicchio. Left-handed batter with the open stance. Digs back in, a quick snap throw to first. Lopez back in plenty of time. Lopez the pitcher, not Lopez the base runner. That's, as I said, Wyatt. Runner goes. Catcher Castillo can't get a hold of it, and there's a stolen base. So now a runner in scoring position for Canalicchio, who's up with the 1-1 count. Lopez out of the stretch. It's like a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the count goes to 1-2. Cougars first baseman back in. Lopez checks his sign. 1-2 is outside and evens the count at 2-2. Canalicchio messes with his batter's gloves. West gets his lead from second. There's a line drive right at the right fielder. It'll fall in front of Torres Adrogo. Here comes the runner around, and he will score the first run of the game as Canalicchio makes his way to second base. So the RBI single brings home the pinch runner for Lopez, and the Cougars have a 1-0 lead. So the stolen base by the pinch runner, again, that's Wyatt West, pays off for the Cougars as they score the first run of the game, even after the first two batters were out easily. So a walk, a stolen base, and an RBI single to right field. When he hit it, I thought it might carry to the right fielder, but it did not. All three outfielders playing a little bit deeper than normal. There's a ground ball to third on the first pitch. Wyman can't. Yes, he does. He beats it out. The tag, the ball gets away as the first baseman can't hang on to the tag, and that'll bring Canalicchio home for the second run of the inning. So Wyman is on. That will be an error on the third baseman. First baseman went up and tried to get the high throw and bring it down, but when he ran into Isaac ran right through it and knocked the ball out of his glove. The umpire was signaling safe anyway. So now two are down, 2 runs are in, and the Cougars have a runner on first for Evan Janner. The left fielder, 410 his average. First pitch, a ball. Wyman had some really good numbers before he could even take a pitch. We barely got him off. 446 his average. Janner again, 410. Throw to first. Isaac back easily. Wyman goes. Pitch is a ball. The throw is late. And there's another stolen base for the Cougars. So a runner on second now for Janner. Another RBI opportunity for the Cougars, who've gotten on the board with 2 runs here in the first on only 1 hit. Janner waits. Lopez's pitch, a breaking ball in there for another strike. Or actually the first strike of the at-bat, pardon me. 2-1 the count. 2 outs, a runner on second now. 2 runs in for the Cougars. Shortstop Pacheco trying to hold on the runner. No luck there. That breaking ball doesn't come in far enough and is just outside to run the count even, or run the count to 3-1, pardon me. Still trying to get another strike on Evan, but no luck. 3-1 the count. Lopez to the stretch. Bluffs towards second. Isaac gets back, now runs away. Has a good lead, trying to make it more. 3-1 pitch in there for strike two. Now the count is full. Wyman at second, 2 outs. It's a full count to Evan Tanner. Left-handed batter back in the box. Lopez gets the sign. That one in the air, but foul down the third base side. So Janner stays alive. And we'll try the 3-2 all over again. Lopez. Runner runs, and there's a walk, and the runner will steal third. And Janner will walk to put runners on the corners for the DH, Chandler Banks. Told you Lopez won that game over Burbank 6-2, gave up 2 runs in 6 innings. Pitched really well in that one, in the win over Burbank. Tonight he got 2 quick outs, second to first and third to first. Then a walk and a stolen base by the pinch runner. Then an RBI single as he throws to first, but Janner back in time. Banks, the batter, .441 his average. He's been on a tear of late. 31 runs batted in. We did a game at Cougar Stadium maybe a month ago when he was nowhere near those numbers. That one low and inside just a bit, says the home plate umpire, for ball 1. Banks the DH. He's batting for the shortstop, Sam Ortiz. On deck is the Cougars pitcher, E.J. Garcia. That one inside, and stealing second base is Janner. So runners on second and third, single would drive home 2. Outfielders remain fairly deep. Lopez misses low. The count to Banks is now 3-0. Coach Cazole comes down from his third base coaching box to say something to Chandler, who will walk back in as catcher Castillo goes out to talk with his starting pitcher. He wipes his hand on the artificial turf behind the mound, which is artificial turf. Gets back in and looks for the sign as Banks gets back in and gets ready. He's all over the plate. That one's inside. That's ball 4, and the bases are loaded. He walks Banks on 4 pitches. Wyman's at third, Janner at second. Here comes Coach Curtin out to have a conversation with his starting pitcher.
Next up, the pitcher, number 5, E.J. Garcia.
As I told you, the starting pitcher, E.J. Garcia, is due up. He's up there talking with his head coach just outside the batter's box as the meeting on the mound continues, and our home plate umpire will wander out that way to put an end to it. Base runners at third and second now meet to have a conversation. First base coach talks with the runner at first. Coach Cazole moves back to his third base coaching box. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. This all started with 2 outs. A walk, a single, an error, a walk, and a walk. Bases are loaded. There are 2 outs. 2-0 Cougars. First pitch fastball right down the middle, and Garcia takes it for strike 1. Lopez out of the windup. This one in the air. Won't carry far. Center fielder Salazar over and makes the catch. So the rally ends with 2 runs in. But the Cougars will take that 2-0 lead to the bottom of the first, as Garcia will take the mound here on the Cougars Network.
Nissan of New Braunfels. Our modern and architecturally impressive building is more like an art gallery than a dealership. With an extravagant showroom floor and customer lounge, with over 500 vehicles in stock, we have the ability to deliver the best savings possible to meet your budget needs. It's our pleasure to serve you in New Braunfels and the surrounding Hill Country communities. Nissan of New Braunfels, you've got to see this place.
Welcome back to Northeast Stadium here in San Antonio, on the north side of San Antonio. We're on the Cougars Network, bringing you tonight's UIL playoff game, the first of 3, best of 3 series, I should say, between the Cougars and the Cowboys of McCollum. E.J. Garcia, who just flew out to end the last inning, took his spot on the mound, going through his warm-up tosses now, as he'll face a lineup of McCollum that led them to a 28-1 record under head coach Jeff Curtin. Janner, Wyman, Hollingshead the outfield, left to right. Garza, Ortiz, Villanueva, and Canalicchio third to first. Lopez behind the plate. Garcia on the mound. Ruben Pacheco, the Cowboys center fielder, will lead it off for them in his .349 average. Hard to get real definite answers of stats for them. Garcia's first pitch hits the inside corner for strike 1. Pacheco with the .349 average on the season, the leadoff hitter. He scored more runs than anybody else, but that's expected. Out to Wyman, actually on the infield. I thought it was going to get to the outfield, but the second baseman, Villanueva, catches the light line drive. So a pop to second base is out number 1. Brings up the third baseman, Victor Gutierrez. .225 his average on the season. Slender build Gutierrez, bats 2, plays third base. Takes a first pitch strike. And another. This one looked to be a breaking ball. It was in the dirt. Garcia's really working it here early. His first 3 pitches have all looked good. Here's the 0-2. That one he threw right by him for a strikeout. So like Lopez, Garcia gets the first 2 out without much trouble. That brings up the 3-hole hitter, the first baseman, number 23, Michael Torres Erago. Left-handed batter, number 23, takes the first pitch strike. It's 5 pitches thrown by Garcia. They've all been strikes. That one just missed low, right at the knees. Blue wasn't generous in the top half of the inning. Don't expect him to be generous here. That one swung on and missed, makes it 1-2. To the Cowboys' first baseman. Garcia again toes the rubber. gets the sign. The 1-2 delivery. On the ground, first baseman Canalicchio will toss it to Garcia. 3-1, pardon me, is the third out. So 1-2-3, McCollum goes down in order as we head to the top of the second inning. The Cougars lead it 2-0 on the Cougars Network.
We helped Kyle Field grow to make room for over 100,000 screaming Aggie fans. We helped the Children's Hospital of San Antonio grow so they can help more kids feel better. And we are helping Comal ISD design and open new campuses so our Canyon Cougars have room to grow. We are Cleary Zimmerman Engineers.
Thursday night baseball on the Cougars Network here at Northeast Stadium. After one inning of play, the Cougars have a 2-0 lead. They scored 2 runs after 2 were out in the top of the first. Now they bat here in the top of the second. It'll be the third baseman, Bryce Garza, to lead it off out of the 9-hole. Number 12, Garza, only playing in his 9th game this season. Batting .236. The right-handed batter will step in against Lopez, Noah Lopez. That one on the dirt, bounces high to the third baseman, Gutierrez. His throw across the diamonds just in time. And a 5-3 putout is the first out on the first pitch of the second. Cougars going after Lopez's early pitches. Almost everyone, we had a couple of batters that didn't, but everybody's swinging early. Hollingshead grounded out on the first pitch of the game to second baseman Garcia. He steps in and waits for another pitch. This one a strike by Lopez. Little bender there. Hollingshead digs back in. The 0-1. Another breaking ball, this one inside, evens the count at 1-1. Hollingshead, 3 home runs, 24 runs batted in on the season from his leadoff spot. Not a bad tally at all. Takes that one, runs the count to 1-2. Looked a little high, but Lopez got the call. So again, we haven't seen many gifts down low, but that one up at the little bit above the belt was called a strike. That one's down low and evens the count at 2-2. So again, home plate umpire not calling much low, but he has given a couple of strikes up around the letters. Hollingshead waits, the 2-2 delivery. In the air, right side, up and out of play. Beyond the stands. Good-looking stadium, not very old, Northeast Stadium. As Lopez gets ready for another 2-2 pitch with one out and the base is empty. Hollingshead got just enough of it to foul it off. Back to the screen on the ground. I keep wanting to say dirt, but there's no dirt out here. This is all artificial turf. So pardon me if I say dirt, because it's supposed to be. The 2-2 pitch, this one fouled back at us. I think Bo would have caught that if the screen hadn't have knocked it down. But in any event, it stays 2-2. to the leadoff hitter of the lineup, the second hitter of this inning. Garza grounded out to third. Hollingshead with a 2-2. Breaking ball, line down the left field line. That's going to be fair, and that'll be extra bases. The left fielder Tejada goes after it. Hollingshead rounds second as he's having trouble in the corner. This could be a close play at third, but Hollingshead's in safe with a triple. That his 6th triple of the season. So the leadoff hitter, who was big and lumbering, but got around in enough time to get to third base on the 3-base hit. So with one out, Trip Villanueva, who grounded to third his first time up, is up in an RBI opportunity. Infield looks to be coming in even with the bags, trying to cut down the run at the plate. It's a 2-0 Cougar lead, top of the second, one out. Villanueva takes that one low and away for a ball on the first pitch by Lopez. Lopez out of the stretch to keep the runner close at third. That one's low. 2-0 the count. Lopez walked 3 batters in the first inning. One of them ended up scoring. Count 2-0. That one's low and away. Doesn't really want to give Villanueva anything good. Lopez appears to be the more dangerous hitter who's on deck. So not real sure why he's pitching around Villanueva. Again, the infield in, trying to cut the run at home if there's a ground ball at him. That one up and in, ball 4. So on 4 pitches, he walks Villanueva, the second baseman. His first time on the bases. That brings up Robbie Lopez. He walked his first time up. His pinch runner ended up scoring the first run of the game. The catcher, 1 home run, 21 runs batted in. Strong-armed right-hander, Robbie Lopez. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Middle infielders at double play depth. Corner infielders, well, the first baseman's holding on Villanueva. The third baseman's even with the bag. Almost even with the bag. Throw to first. Villanueva back in time easily. Lopez has had some good throws towards first as runners have been on base. Hasn't picked anybody off, but it's looked like it's a good snap throw. So again, Lopez waits for the first pitch from Lopez. Robbie squares to bunt. The runner steals. The throw goes through. Lopez tried to pick it off. So a stolen base for Villanueva. Runners on second and third now. With 1 out. Cougars up 2-0. Infield in to the edge of the grass almost all the way around. I guess the edge of the green turf would be more accurate. That one's in the dirt on a breaking ball, and the count goes to 2-0 to Lopez. Robbie Lopez facing Noah Lopez, who's struggling now and walking around behind the mound. Whatever confidence he had in his repertoire tonight, it appears to be losing it. Robbie Lopez waits. There's a rope to left field. It'll be in front of the left fielder. 1 run is home. The second run's being waved. The run's cut off. The throw's cut off. The throw goes away as both runs score, and Lopez goes to second. The ball's in the dugout, so he'll get third. So Hollingshead scores from third. Villanueva, right on his tail, scores from second. Robbie Lopez gets a single with 2 RBI. Gets third on the error that ended up in the dugout. Now a courtesy runner for him at third base. This brings up the first baseman, Will Canalicchio. He singled and had an RBI his first trip. They've got somebody warming up in the bullpen. That looks like Jimenez. Yeah, he's the DH. Patrick Jimenez. Canalicchio waits from the left-handed batter's box, takes a first pitch curveball just outside. Pretty good-looking pitch, just missed. 1-0 delivery. It's a breaking ball that caught the inside corner on a breaker. The first pitch looked a little more of the plate than that one did, but in any event, it's a 1-1 count. Cougars lead at 4-zip, still have a runner on third. One out, that breaking ball's outside for ball two. So 2-1 the count with one out and a runner on third. 4 runs in, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. As the Canyon bats continue. Cougar lineup has been powerful all year long, and they're doing such right here. That one's up and away. That one misses away, and that's ball 4. So Canalicchio puts runners on the corners with his one-out walk.
Next up, center fielder, number 13, Isaac Lyman.
The Cougars' bats were evident last weekend as they beat Rouse 7-1 in the opener. They lost the second game, but it was 14-9, and then they won the money game 12-2. So they scored a bunch of runs in every game last weekend, and they're doing more here tonight on Thursday Night Baseball from Northeast Stadium. Canalicchio will get his lead from first. There's a ground ball towards third. It'll go foul. So first pitch swinging by Wyman. He swung on the first pitch last time, grounded out to third. But he wasn't out because the throw was wild, and he got on an error. Then he stole second, stole third, and was stranded as the bases were left loaded by the Cougars. Isaac steps back in, wanting to get a piece of one here. His .446 average is tops on the team. 30 runs batted in. That's second on the team. Fastball away. The runner will go. The throw will be a bad one, and the runner from third will score. The pinch runner, and the Cougars score again. Canalicchio threatened to steal. They threw down. The throw got away. He made it to second. The runner came home from third. It's 5-0 Cougars. And Wyman now waits for a 1-1 delivery by Lopez. Out of the stretch. Wyman on that one, fouled it straight back. Off the screen, it's 1-2. Noah Lopez has thrown a lot of breaking balls, a lot of changeups, a couple of fastballs. A runner on second. There's still just one out. His 1-2 delivery will have to wait as he steps off. Wyman doesn't leave the box, and Isaac will wait for another opportunity for a 1-2 pitch. This time Lopez bluffs to second, then comes right back on the rubber and wants to get a sign again, but Isaac steps out. Lopez. Fastball, inner half, foul down the third base side. Count remains 1-2. Just one out, 3 runs in, and a runner on second. Lopez bluffs, but his shortstop had already left. takes a lead. Wyman was on that off-speed pitch and fouled it straight back to the screen. This will be the 6th pitch he's faced, even though the count remains 1-2. 1 out. That one inside evens the count at 2-2. So a runner on second, 1 out. Top of the 2nd inning. That one's in the dirt, and the count's full. Isaac just wants a pitch to drive somewhere. He is getting really anxious up there, but keeping his hands back and being steady. Pretty much you have to do that when you get a hit in every 2 at-bats. Here's a full count pitch from Lopez. In the air, center field, and caught. The runner goes back. Salazar makes the catch. Wyman hit it a rocket, but right to the center fielder. The 2nd out of the inning brings up Evan Janner, the left fielder. He walked and stole a base back in the 1st. Bats here in the 2nd with a man on second, and now 2 down. 3 runs in for the Cougars this inning. It's 5-0. Canyon on top. The first of the best of 3 series. Janner waits. That one left upstairs. Lopez back on the rubber. Janner back in the box. Out of the stretch. Fastball away. Count is 2-0. Cougar Network action on a Thursday night. Another fastball. This one upstairs, and the count's now 3-0 to the left-handed batter with Chandler Banks on deck. Lopez with 3 walks in the 1st. That's his 2nd walk here in the 2nd. Now runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 out. And again, the DH, Chandler Banks. He walked his first time. His .441 average and accompanies 2 home runs and 31 runs batted in. And again, he's been on a tear the last month of the season. That curveball misses low and inside for ball 1. So that would be 4 pitches outside the zone in a row for Noah Lopez. Runners are running, and they'll both get a stolen base. The pitch was low and in, and Castillo couldn't get it out of the dirt to make a throw. So Banks with a couple of RBI opportunities now at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. He was stranded at 1st in that 1st inning. There's a fastball in for strike 1. Noah said enough with that. We're just going to throw it, see if he can hit it. So again, Banks readies himself. Lopez is 2-1. That was a breaking ball. He fouled off, and that evens the count at 2-2. Banks, the right-handed batter.
Hey, we're with 2 right here. Let's go.
He's the backup catcher and the DH. That breaking ball's fouled down the 3rd base line. Just past the dugout. And out in the foul territory. Artificial turf down the line. Don't know if they'll wait for the Cowboy player to go get it. No, Blue says go ahead, get ready. So Noah Lopez does. That's a rope, just foul down the third baseline. Just foul. Third base umpire was all over it. There's no question in his mind. Though I think many in the crowd thought it was fair. Chandler Banks thought it was fair. He was hoping it was fair at least. So Noah Lopez, 2-2. Breaking ball upstairs. And the count's gone full. First base is open. His counterpart, E.J. Garcia, on deck. Banks waits for the 3-2 delivery from Noah Lopez. Breaking ball, soft one, and that strikes him out. Third out of the inning, but the Cougars get 3 more on a couple of hits and a couple of errors. They leave 2. It's 5-0 heading to the bottom of the second on the Cougars Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it. So we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/livebettertomorrow.
Back to Northeast Stadium on the Cougars Network, as the Cougars have been hefty with the bats tonight. Just 3 hits, but tally 3 Cowboy errors, and 5 runs have scored in the first 2 Cougar at-bats. They now take the field for the second time. E.J. Garcia on the mound. He had a 1-2-3 first inning with a pop-up to second, a strikeout, and a ground out first to pitch. Cleanup hitter Rico Salazar and his .368 average up first, and sees the first pitch for a strike. That one hit him. Garcia lost it, and a hit by pitch. The first base runner for the Cowboys. It's the leadoff runner here in the second. Brings up the catcher, Matthew Castillo. Salazar gets, the center fielder gets a healthy lead at first base. Catcher sets up outside the plate. Robbie Lopez, we're going to pitch out and see if he was going to run first pitch. Castillo had squared to bunt. Lopez again on the outside corner. The runner doesn't go. The pitch is out. Oh, he had him, and then he throws after a double clutch. If he throws it right away, they got him off first base. Salazar had taken a good secondary lead. Robbie just wasn't ready to throw the ball on his first clutch, and that cost him the pickoff throw. So again, Castillo turned around to bunt, snap throw to first. Salazar back in time. Garcia goes back to the stretch. Lopez the sign. Castillo has the bat out in front, and he waves at it, and that's strike 1. 1-1 the count to the 5-hole hitter for the Cowboys, Matthew Castillo. .378 his average. The Cowboys catcher. Down 5-0. I'm really kind of shocked he's even trying to bunt. Don't see the benefit of it. got the sign. Castillo again squares to bunt. Now he's going to swing, and he swings and fouls it back to the screen as the runner was on the move. So the count goes 1-2. The runner goes back to first. And we'll do this again. Castillo won't be a threat to bunt now with 2 strikes as he digs in deep in the batter's box with an open stance on the right-hand side. Garcia's 1-2 delivery. Nope, time is called first. Time called by the batter. Salazar takes his lead from first. Garcia. That's a ground ball to short. Ortiz scoops to second. The throw to first is in time. It's a double play as they double up Castillo. 6-4-3. Twin killing. Don't see that much, especially on a ball that was hit that high on the 1-2 hopper to Ortiz. So now with 2 outs, Noah Lopez, the opposing pitcher, is up, his first at bat. Lopez on the season, .333 his average. About 9 runs batted in on our unofficial stats. He waits after a first pitch ball and now swings and misses at strike 1. It's 1-1. Again with 2 down and the base is empty. It's our first train of the game. Goes by our right field fence. You hear that in the background. Garcia's next pitch swung on and fouled off the catcher. Robbie Edwards took that one. There you see a picture of the train going by just beyond the right field fence and Wetmore Road. Lopez going to shake it off, but in any event, he didn't enjoy that foul ball. Our home plate umpire joking with him as E.J. Garcia goes back to the mound. So Noah Lopez at the plate, 2 outs, bases empty, 1-2 the count. Garcia with the sign and the wind. Ground ball to short. Again Ortiz, easy throw. 6-3, the put out is out number 3. So 6 batters up and 6 outs. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. We head to the 3rd. The Cougars lead at 5-0 on the Cougars Network.
Nissan of New Braunfels. Our modern and architecturally impressive building is more like an art gallery than a dealership. With an extravagant showroom floor and customer lounge, with over 500 vehicles in stock, we have the ability to deliver the best savings possible to meet your budget needs. It's our pleasure to serve you in New Braunfels and the surrounding Hill Country communities. Nissan of New Braunfels, you've got to see this place.
Back to Northeast Stadium. It's Canyon up 5-0 as we head to the 3rd. It'll be Garcia, Garza, and then the top of the order due up for Canyon as they sent 8 batters to the plate for 2 runs in the first. They send 8 batters to the plate in the second and score 3 times. So 5 runners left on base in 2 innings, but they've got 5 runs in. The Cougars on top, 5-0 as we head to the top of the 3rd. Again, the Cougars starting pitcher, E.J. Garcia. He flew out to center to end the first on a hard hit ball. His .276 average includes 16 runs batted in. This one in the air. Left side, down the line. He'll run hard. Shortstop goes over and makes the play. That's Pacheco, and that's the first out. As Garcia will go back and have a seat to rest in the dugout. He will have to come back out and pitch the bottom of the third, hopefully not soon. So Bryce Garza, who grounded out to third to lead off the second inning, is back up for his second trip here in the third. First pitch by Lopez. Up and in for ball one. Swung and missed, or tipped it, foul tipped it back to the screen. Count even at 1-1. Blake comes back and gets the ball off the pads. It goes back into play. So 1-1 the count to Garza, the 9-hole hitter in the Cougar lineup. That one up and in makes it 2-1. So the Cougar third baseman digs back. Lopez winds, sends one in the dirt. 3-1. Three-one delivery. Catches the inside corner, says the home plate umpire, as Bryce was about a third of the way down to first. That one looked inside, but called a strike nonetheless. Probably because he took off so soon. Aiming for the outside corner on this one. And he got a strikeout on the inside corner. He got him called out on strikes for the second out of the inning. I don't think the home plate umpire liked the fact that he ran to first on the second strike. And for good measure, rung him up on that one on the inside corner. And it was close enough to be something he should have been swinging at. So Blake Hollingshead has grounded out to second and tripled. Scored a run in that second inning. He was the first batter to reach base after the first out of the inning. Now he bats for the third time tonight here in the top of the third. Quickly ahead in the count, 2-0. On a pitch low and then a pitch high. The 2-0 ripped down the left field line, but foul by about 50 yards. Makes the count 2-1. Catcher Castillo goes out to Lopez and says, "Don't throw it there again," because Hollingshead was waiting on it. Blake with a smile. Not sure if he's laughing with the catcher or the home plate umpire, but he had a smile. 2-1 the pitch. This one fouled down, well, fair in third base territory. First baseman has to make a spectacular play, and that's the third out of the inning. 5-3 the putout. Hollingshead down for the second time today, and the Cougars for the first time go down 1-2-3 in the top of the third. It remains a 5-0 Cougar lead as we head to the bottom of the third on the Cougars Network.
We helped Kyle Field grow to make room for over 100,000 screaming Aggie fans. We helped the Children's Hospital of San Antonio grow so they can help more kids feel better. And we are helping Comal ISD design and open new campuses so our Canyon Cougars have room to grow. We are Cleary Zimmerman Engineer.
The first pitch of the bottom of the third is outside for ball one as Patrick Jimenez, the DH, bats for the first time tonight here in the bottom of the third. Garcia's second pitch is swung on and missed and evens the count at 1-1 on a kind of a breaking ball that went down low in the dirt, went behind the plate. On deck batter comes up and tosses it to our home plate umpire. Jimenez, the DH, 308 his average on the season. Lopez goes out to talk with Garcia. EJ goes behind the mound and gets his thoughts. Waits for his catcher, Robbie Lopez, to get back behind the plate, then climbs back on the hill and readies himself for the third pitch of the at-bat to Jimenez. That one outside. It's 2-1. Beautiful night. A fastball looked like it caught the outer side, but no, 3-1's the count. So our home plate umpire rung up a Cougar batter on that corner, but not so here. There's a ground ball to first, and Canalicchio can't field it. I guess it'll be an E3. So again, the second base runner on. They call it a hit. One of those in-between bounces, but if he knocks it down at all, he's got a chance to throw out the not-so-speedy runner. Now, Julian Roque, the right fielder, he's threatening to bunt. And he pushes it to third. The throw to second's in time. The throw to first is not in time, but they get the lead runner. 5-4 on the put out. So one out and a runner again. Roque now on first. Again, it's 5-0. So I'm not real sure why they're bunting. But Roland Garcia, the second baseman, and his .390 average. Up, quick throw to first. Roque back in time. Garcia tries to pitch out of a little bit of trouble. With a runner on first and one out. First pitch fastball. Right down the pipe. Strike one, the count. Roland Garcia back in the mound. His open stance in the right-hand batter's box. EJ Garcia sends, there's a ground ball in the middle. 6-3. Double play ends the inning. So 9 batters have batted, and we're done with 3 innings here at Northeast Stadium. We head to the 4th. The Cougars up 5-0.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it. So we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/livebettertomorrow.
It'll be 2, 3, and 4 in the Canyon order as we head to the top of the 4th here at Northeast Stadium, the first of a best-of-3 series. I believe Game 2 will be at Northside Stadium tomorrow.
Second baseman, number
Right now the Cougars in control of this one, 5-0. Noah Lopez goes out for his 4th inning of work. First pitch off speed, swung on by Trip Villanueva, the 2-hole hitter for the Cougars. That's strike 1. Another off-speed pitch goes in and low, evens the count at 1-1. Top of the 4th. Cougars have a 5 spot, and that's a foul ball, hardly hit down the third base line, but foul by a couple of feet. Coach Nick Cazole tells that Villanueva just to slow down a little bit and put that one in foul territory, hit that hard. So 1-2 the count. Noah Lopez shakes the sign, now is ready. That one again fouled down the third base side, is on the off-speed pitch. He's way ahead. A lot of players have sent fouls down that third base side. Some have waited and put hard hit balls into the field of play. The 1-2. Blue looked like he wanted to yank that arm up, but that was high and inside. And the count's even up at 2-2 for the leadoff batter for the Cougars here in the top of the 4th. Another foul ball, this one right towards the dugout on the third base side. Count remains at 2-2. Lopez. Ground ball towards third. In comes Gutierrez. His throw across is a good one. 5-3 the put out for the first out of the inning. The 4th time a Cougar batter has grounded out third to first. Gutierrez has been busy. He also has an error tonight, a couple of them. So Robbie Lopez, the Cougar catcher, walked in the first and singled in the second. Takes strike 1 on the outside corner from Noah Lopez. Robbie back in. Off-speed pitch, that's in the hole between short and third. And he has his second hit of the evening. So a runner on first with one out for the first baseman, Will Canalicchio. He has singled and walked, scored a run. Bats for the 3rd time here in the top of the 4th with a runner on first and one out. 4th hit of the game for the Cougars. They've got 5 runs and would like to add some more here. Got 4, 5, and 6 due up next. The heart of the Cougar order. Canalicchio squares to bunt, pulls it back. It's a steal attempt and successful one for Lopez. The catcher steals his second. Is that the courtesy runner? I bet it is. So it's the courtesy runner's second stolen base of the night. Wyatt West does his job of pinch running and using his speed. Shortstop tried to sneak in behind him, but he had already left when Lopez spun around to bluff a throw to second, as has been the case much tonight. Pacheco, the shortstop, over there trying to bluff, then he leaves. There's a foul. I thought it went off his foot, but a ground ball to first, fielded by the first baseman. So 3 unassisted is out number 2. The runner advances to third, where he'll be for Isaac Wyman. But there are 2 outs. Left fielder is quite deep. In fact, all the out. Now the left fielder gets told to come back in a little bit. Center fielder plenty deep, just to the shade of left center field, and the right fielder straight away, but he's deep. Isaac Wyman, 4 home runs, 30 runs batted in. Takes a first pitch strike. Tonight, he's reached on an air and flown out to center field. So officially 0 for 2 in the scorebook. But he wants to change that now with 2 outs and a runner on third. Breaking ball in the dirt. Count goes even at 1-1. Still a lot of daylight, but the lights in the stadium starting to take an impact. Sun still hasn't set yet on this Thursday night. There's a pop-up right side. Looks like it's going out of play, and it does by a considerable margin. Count goes to 1-2. That time he waited on the off-speed pitch, but just couldn't get it bat around quick enough at that point and fouled it up and out of the play on the right side. So the question now, 1-2, does Lopez come back with another breaking ball as he's done all night, or does he try to sneak a fastball by him? Went with the fastball, fouled straight back to the screen. Isaac just missed it. He was ready for it as it went straight back. Runner on third, 2 outs. 1-2 pitch from Lopez, Noah Lopez to Wyman. He shook him off a couple of times, now brings it. Another fastball, and he threw it by him. So Noah Lopez has second life. He's retired 6 of the last 7 batters, 7 of the last 8 batters. Cougars get a single but leave him stranded. It's 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th on the Cougars Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it. So we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/livebettertomorrow.
Back to Northeast Stadium on the Cougars Network to start the bottom of the 4th. It's the top of the order, and shortstop Ruben Pacheco. He popped out to second base his first trip up. Takes a first pitch. Now the second. Swings, fouls this one back. Counts even at 1-1. E.J. Garcia has faced the minimum amount of batters, even though he gave up a hit. There's a pop-up short. Third baseman comes in and makes the play. Wow. Garza comes in and makes a diving play. Bryce with the first out of the inning. So Pacheco has popped out softly to the second baseman and now in foul territory to the third baseman. That brings up the third baseman for the Cowboys, Victor Gutierrez. He struck out his first time up. Breaking ball by Garcia is just outside for ball 1. Fastball inner half, that's strike 1. EJ starting to work more quickly now and back with the 1-1. Another fastball he threw by him. Ahead in the count now at 1-2. EJ toes the rubber, gets his sign. Shakes off a 1 or 2, now brings it. That ground ball to second. Picked up by Villanueva. His throw to first is in time. 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Defense doing its job all night tonight for the Cougars. That brings up the first baseman, number 23, Michael Torres Rogo. He was hit by, nope, he grounded out first baseman to pitch. 3-1 officially in the book. Takes the first pitch ball. Popped it up, third base side. Everybody's chasing, but it'll be in foul territory outside the fence. Jenner, Garza, and Ortiz were all given a chase. No one really could get there. Jenner probably the closest one as it went into the out-of-play territory. All three have to get their way back to the spot. Cougar outfielders playing relatively shallow. 1-1 pitch a bit upstairs. So Torres Rogo waits for the 2-1, and that evens it up on a called strike for 2-2. So deuces on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. E.J. Garcia gets the sign. That one just foul. Kicked up the rubber pellets in the darker green of the turf. Called foul immediately by the first base umpire. Funny thing is, if it hits the line, it's not like it's going to kick up chalk because this is all artificial turf. Dugout seemed to think maybe it was fair. And this one right in front of the plate. EJ comes up, fields it, snaps the throw in time. As Rogo slides into first. 1-3 this time is the third out. So 1-2-3. The Cowboys go down in order again. Again, E.J. Garcia has faced the minimum 12 batters after 4 innings. We head to the 5th, 5-0 Cougars on the Cougars Network.
Nissan of New Braunfels. Our modern and architecturally impressive building is more like an art gallery than a dealership. With an extravagant showroom floor and customer lounge, with over 500 vehicles in stock, we have the ability to deliver the best savings possible to meet your budget needs. It's our pleasure to serve you in New Braunfels and the surrounding Hill Country communities. Nissan of New Braunfels, you've got to see this place.
And we're back on the Cougars Network. It's a 5-0 lead for the Cougars here on the Cougars Network. If you don't mind, give us a like, maybe even subscribe to the Cougars Network. And if you really, really want to show some support, find a window decal to stick on your window, or just use some chalk and paint it on your car window as we head over to Northside Stadium tomorrow night for this series. Yes, I get that confirmed. So these two will play at Northside tomorrow night. We'll be back here with the Rangers Network for the Rangers and Westlake in the second game of their series. So Evan Tanner, the left fielder, he's walked twice, stolen 2 bases, and he bats here to lead off the 5th inning for the Cougars. It's a hard hit ball to third. Up with it is Gutierrez. His throw across is a good one. And that 5-3 putout is a popular one. We had one in the first. We had one in the second. We had one in the third, one in the fourth, and now one in the fifth. And the DH Chandler Banks is due up. He has walked and struck out. He ended the second inning with that strikeout swinging. The right-handed hitting DH. Sends Noah Lopez's breaking ball back up the middle, and it's a 12 hopper for a single. Straight back up the middle. Over the mound between the shortstop and second baseman. The shortstop, Pacheco, dove but couldn't get to it. So a one-out single for the Cougars. Banks brings up the pitcher, E.J. Garcia. He has flied out to center and popped out to the shortstop in his two at-bats. 0 for 2 officially. Has a chance to help himself out here in a 5-0 game. Snap throw to first is not in time as Banks got back easily. Banks takes his lead. He runs. Catcher won't even throw as he'll steal another base for the Cougars. Seven officially I have, and there's a ground ball towards short. Pacheco up with it. His throw across is the second out. 6-3, Garcia goes down for the third time tonight. Out number 2 as Banks makes his way to third. That brings up the third baseman, Bryce Garza, who is grounded out to third and was called out on strikes his last appearance. Garcia will go get off his feet for a moment now. 2 outs, though. Garza waits for the first offering. That breaking ball catches the zone. He was called out on back-to-back slow curves that caught the inside corner. That's the first pitch that does this at-bat. Upstairs with a fastball. Counts even at 1-1. Lopez winds. This one in the air to right center. I don't think anybody will get to it. Right fielder comes in, bats it down to second base. Garza almost overslipped the bag, but he'll get a double and an RBI. As Banks scores from third, it's 6-0. That one looked like it might carry a little further than it did. It really came in shallow right center field. Roque came in and tried to glove it on a hop. Didn't get it cleanly, and that's what gave Garza the chance to go to second. And now back to the top of the order. Blake Hollingshead has grounded out twice and has a triple. Here's a throw to second, but not in time. First time they've actually thrown it there. Trying to throw behind Garza. Pacheco took the throw. Noah Lopez in the dirt, trying to reach it third base is Garza, and he does on the wild pitch. So now a runner on third. There are 2 out, but the Cougars can add another here with a base hit. Oh, Blue wanted to ring that one up, but he didn't. He pulled that right shoulder back like he had earlier, but he didn't this time. And it's 2-0 to Blake Hollingshead. Not sure it was a strike. It looked high to me from what he's been calling today. Hollingshead waits and Lopez delivers. Hollingshead goes to one knee as he swings, trying to hit that one a ton. Noah Lopez has a great off-speed delivery. Everybody's been fooled much of the night. 2-1 delivery. Hit on a rope, pass short. There's an RBI for Blake. He makes a big round of first base. His second hit, he's 2 for 4 on the evening so far and gets an RBI. A 2-out RBI, even better than that. 7 for the Cougars. 2-hole hitter Trip Villanueva due up. He's walked and grounded to third twice. He's part of that group that keeps grounding the ball to third base in the vacuum. The vacuum known as Victor Gutierrez. Hollingshead takes his lead from first. Lopez gives him a look, then delivers. Villanueva, little hit and run action, hits it right where the second baseman would have been. And Hollingshead runs his way to third. So runners on the corners with 2 outs on a perfectly executed hit and run. As Hollingshead took off, the second baseman went to cover. And Villanueva just softly lined it right where the second baseman would have been. As it trickles into right field, Villanueva takes first. Hollingshead makes his way to third for Robbie Lopez, the batter. He has walked and singled twice. The runner takes second really without even a chance of a throw. So instead of runners on the corners, they're on second and third. Lopez's spot in the order is scored twice, but that would have been the courtesy runner, Wyatt West, both chances. Castillo goes out and talks with his starting pitcher, working into the 5th. First base is open. Lopez with 2 hits. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Not sure if they want to pitch to him or not. Not real sure what the conversation was after the stolen base. Count even at 1-1. Lopez sends this one low and away. 2-1 the count. So 2 runners on, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Noah Lopez to the stretch. Curveball in there, strike 2. And we got deuces on the scoreboard again with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 2 runners on base. And a 2 spot already up on the scoreboard for the Cougars, trying to add on to it here. Lopez waits for Lopez. Ground ball towards short. Pacheco over, and then he bobbles it. His throw won't be in time. The first baseman comes up with the throw, but a run does come home, and the Cougars have runners on the corners again. E6 is what we're going to call it. And the courtesy runner in for Lopez at first, as there's a meeting at the mound. And I believe we're going to have a relief pitcher. We'll tell you all about him when we come back. Right now, the Cougars lead at 8-0, top of the 5th, 2 outs and 2 on the Cougars Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
Solar panels are spread across the roof of a Walmart.
We believe everyone deserves to live better. And just being sustainable isn't enough.
People shop in the garden center.
Our future depends on regeneration. That's why we're working to not only protect our planet, but restore, renew, and replenish it so we can all live better tomorrow.
Caption: we're focused on regeneration today so we can all live better tomorrow. Walmart.com/live better tomorrow.
We helped Kyle Field grow to make room for over 100,000 screaming Aggie fans. We helped the Children's Hospital of San Antonio grow so they can help more kids feel better. And we are helping Comal ISD design and open new campuses so our Canyon Cougars have room to grow. We are Cleary Zimmerman Engineers.
And we're back to Northeast Stadium, a pitching change. This is Patrick Jimenez. His record on the season 0-1, but his ERA a little bit below 2. A big left-hander, ready to be a difference than the right-hander Lopez, who started the game and worked into the 5th inning with 2 outs. So 4 2/3 for Noah Lopez. Jimenez comes in with runners on the corners. Our 4 umpires are up by the mound having a discussion, and I'm not real sure why. I don't know if it's he's the DH. And I've seen DH's bat before. I'm not real sure what the question is. And there's no chance we're going to get word up here what they're talking about. So in the order, because Lopez and Jimenez both batted, they'll have to bat someone for Lopez, and Jimenez goes in as the pitcher. So, wow. Does that mean that the new batter will be the DH? Because Tejada, the left fielder, is being DH'd for. So how do you do that? Well, we're settled. So the left fielder has to come out. He can't be DH'd for anymore. In comes Juan Morales to play left field. So still not, well, we'll just have to wait till they all come to bat again and see what they do in the order, because we're not going to get word up here, I don't think. But everybody at Canyon seems to be okay with it. And we'll be ready to start action here in the top of the 5th. Runners on the corners, 2 are out. The Cougars lead at 8-0 so far and would like to add more here in the 5th. Will Canalicchio, the first baseman, singled his first trip up, then walked, and then grounded it out, first baseman unassisted. The runner takes off and steals easily. So the courtesy runner West gets to second. So second and third with 2 outs and a 1-0 count to Will Canalicchio. Left-handed curveball inside for ball 2. I'm sure Will has seen plenty of left-handers on the season, so he's not phased. .315 average on the season. He now has 18 runs batted in. That one stayed inside 2, said Blue, so it's 3-0. First base is open, but I'm not sure you want to load the bases for the Cougars center fielder. That one in the dirt gets away. The runner from third will score without a play, as Canalicchio takes first. West takes third. Villanueva scores the 9th run of the game. It's 9-0, and this brings up Isaac Wyman, the center fielder. Would love to add to his RBI total of 30. He's one behind Banks on the season because he doesn't have one yet tonight. He reached on an air, flew out to center, and struck out his last time up against Noah Lopez. Now faces Patrick Jimenez, and the throw to first is just a token throw. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Canalicchio at first, West at third. Isaac waits. Breaking ball, gets away from the catcher briefly. So Canalicchio takes second. He was moving anyway. So runners on second and third again. A 1-0 count to Wyman, the most productive hitter in the lineup. He and Hollingshead pretty much both 1-2 either way, according to the stats. Chandler Banks has come on late to get in the conversation. That one's outside. Ball 2. This is the 9th batter of the inning. Jimenez to the stretch. That one foul down the right field line. Count 2-1 to the Cougars' 5-hole hitter, Isaac Wyman. 4 home runs, 6 triples, 7 doubles on the season. An extra base machine. 30 runs batted in, as I've mentioned. And he swings and misses at that one. That one up high. Tried to get after it. Couldn't catch it. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Cougars lead it 9-0, trying to add to that total. And there's a rip down the third base line. Foul by a good 10-15 feet. So not really close. But he caught up to that one. So Jimenez has a decision to make here. What he brings to the plate here on this 2-2 count. As Wyman read that one perfectly. That one outside, and the count is full. Again, first base is open with runners on second and third. Still 2 out, as 2 of the first 3 batters were out in the inning. Then the production started. Ground ball in the hole. Third baseman knocks it down. Can he throw him out? No. 1 run scored. The second one trying to score as well, and he will, as the throw home is a bad one. It's offline. So both runners score on what is an infield hit for Isaac. Technically, he gets 1 RBI. The second runner comes home on the throw to first. And brings up Evan Janner. As the scorebook is officially altered, as we have the 10th batter of the 5th inning. Not a problem, though. There's a looper towards short. It'll fall in front of the third baseman. He'll throw to first. and gets the play. 5-3. Janner goes out for the third out of the inning.
Nissan of New Braunfels. Our modern and architecturally impressive building is more like an art gallery than a dealership. With an extravagant showroom floor and customer lounge, with over 500 vehicles in stock, we have the ability to deliver the best savings possible to meet your budget needs. It's our pleasure to serve you in New Braunfels and the surrounding Hill Country communities. Nissan of New Braunfels, you've got to see this place.
And we're back to Northeast Stadium. It's 11-0. I thought it was because 6 runs came home in that inning, but the scoreboard said 10, so I was being polite. It is 11. We're all good up here. E.J. Garcia goes back to the mound for the 5th inning to close this one out if he can. He's faced the minimum number of batters. He's given up a hit by pitch and an infield single, so just 1 hit given up. And there's number 2. As Rico Salazar hits a rope of a single to center field. So down 11-0, they've got their leadoff batter on base for the 3rd time tonight. And a leadoff single by Jimenez in the 3rd inning, and now a leadoff single by Salazar. Ball 1 to Matthew Castillo, the catcher. He hit into a 6-4-3 double play in his only previous at bat. It's 11-0. I mean, the Cougars, most of them have 4 at bats tonight already, and the cleanup hitter just had his 2nd at bat tonight, and the 5-hole hitter his 2nd at bat. E.J. Garcia misses again, and he's down 2-0 in the count after a leadoff single by Salazar. Cowboys threatening not to go away easily. Takes a healthy lead at first. Garcia checks him, brings the 2-0. Fastball, strike 1. EJ again to the stretch. Another fastball, this one fouled off. Back toward the on-deck circle. New ball comes in for EJ, who now has a 2-2 count. Back even up, nobody out, and runner on first. 2nd hitter of the inning for the Cowboys, catcher Matthew Castillo. There's a fly ball to left, hit pretty well. Left fielder Janner comes over and makes the catch. That's the first out. Kind of a first to third base kind of win tonight, so nothing really carrying very well. Maybe more out to left than I think, but definitely across the diamond. That one got up in the air and just kind of hung there for a while for Janner to come over and make the play. So 1 out and 1 on. This is the new left fielder, Juan Morales, and there's a snap throw to first. Good job of Canalicchio to knock it down. So Juan Morales is the batter. His first time at the plate tonight. Grounds to third. Up with it is Garza to second and to first. A double play. 5-4-3 twin killing. And that'll be the ball game. What a masterful job tonight by E.J. Garcia. The second, or is that the third double play? Yes, the third double play of the night for the Cougars. So 11-0 is the final score. 11 runs, 9 hits, no errors. No runs, 2 hits, 4 errors for the Cowboys. The Cougars and Cowboys meet tomorrow night at Northside Stadium, and we wish the Cougars well on that one. So that'll do it for all of us here. Wick Productions glad to bring the Cougars Network for you here on this beautiful Thursday night. Congratulations to the Cougars and head coach Nick Cazole as they try to advance with another win tomorrow night. This is Tony Brubaker saying good night and God bless. This is the Cougars Network and an 11-0 Cougars win.